for the Lucas Oil Nationals Team Seafoam. I'm here with Donnie. Got my coffee. The weather is very Brainerd-like. See the humidity here in my hair. Fun times. We're about to get our first time hit. And that's all I got for now. Here we go, time trial number 1. Driver interview.
Yeah.
Tell me about your run.
Did you think it was good?
I can't remember.
Oh.
I watched like 5 cars after you.
There's a lot of people slow.
Yeah.
But I was actually even a little faster than I.
You what?
I was a little faster than I.
But you were in 84?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
I can slow it down, but there's a few people that were off more than I.
Yeah. What was your light?
Yeah, I was good 21 up front and 84 at the end. That would have been fun if it was first round. There's a lot of slow people.
Yeah.
A few unders, but yeah, no, I was good. I saw Steve was pretty much around as fast as I was, so
okay.
We're on the same page. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I don't remember. I watched you, Matt, Steve, Danielle, and then I was like booking my way back, and then I saw Jeff, and I was like, oh, I gotta stay for that too. So
yeah, I'm happy with it.
Okay, good.
Gonna put gas in and do it again.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan. Tell me about your first time trial.
Well, the first thing I want to say is what would have happened if you would have lined up to me in that first round? How would that have worked out? Okay. All right.
Wait, what? Tell us what you think is gonna happen.
Well, she is all saying she's gonna line up against me first round because I'm a duck or something. I don't know what I'm doing.
In Jason's car.
So that was the first run with the throttle stop on the car. Kind of wild guess.
Yeah.
Went 1085, so.
He also dialed me and I was slow.
So it's his fault you were
What
slow.
did you put in there?
65.
Well,
Okay, and your light was a 00.
6.
And your light was a 00.
9.
Would have been close. Hi, Matt.
Hi.
Is this your office?
This is my office. Well organized.
How was your run?
It was okay. I put a new delay box in, so I don't know where my numbers are really. I was a little late on the 336, and then 1094.4, so just figure out what numbers would work best in the delay box.
Okay, what was your light again?
36,
Oh, okay.
not good.
We can do some improving
Not
there.
winnable.
I think you were, I don't know what your dad was, but you might have been the worst this round.
Oh, wow. Not cool.
All right, we'll regroup and do this again.
Yep.
Okay. We are up for time trial number 1 in the coffee.
I said 87 is 87, and I feel like an Olympian.
How'd you feel about that one?
A little bit of a quick tree. I mean, I missed it, right? I felt I missed it. We should have been a little faster, but all in all, I mean, I can't complain. It was on an 87.1. Thinking I was a little faster, but pretty solid for the first round.
What was your time slip?
Hang on 1 second here. 180.2.
24, 887, 180.
Chris, how was your run?
Good.
Tell us about it.
Do you want me to give it for the second time because AJ's been in here? So,
I'm gonna kill him.
So
Do you know this is my job?
I know, but
He told me, get the driver interviews, do the content.
you're all right. You're all right. What do you got going on?
Okay, it's about that time. Super gas, time trial number 6. Dude,
You're lucky. Even a blind squirrel
I
finds
feel
a
like
nut.
you do that all the time.
You know why it was fast though, right?
Why?
Because the vacuum pump's working. It wasn't working at the last.
Oh, okay.
Because I had no vacuum basically the last race.
Yeah.
Because I had the panel wasn't sealed up good. And I got 25 inches of vacuum because it shouldn't have been that fast, but.
Okay, we're up here for time trial or qualifying session number 1 for Top Sportsman for Steve. Super Street's right after Top Sportsman, so we got Steve running hopefully first here so he can get back and get in the car for Super Street because they've already called up Super Street, so it's kind of a, I don't know, busy, hectic, you know, it's like normal for us. So hoping for a good pass. Steve got new wheelie bars, or fixed the wheelie bars and got those on probably like an hour or so ago. Hopefully have a smooth, fast run. You know, get the win again. We're defending champ, or Steve is. Woo woo! Okay, so Jeff just ran in the stalker, and as you can see, oh, let me see where my finger is. Okay, that line right there, that came out of the car the whole way down the track. We had a little bit of smoke at the end, so we're gonna go check things out. Coming.
We go off this. I mean, this makes sense. The other one didn't make any sense because with the timer that's number in there, the thing should have gone crazy fast. It did. So yeah.
And that's what I expected it to run. Right. I told you that 83 or 84.
But I just don't like your 60 don't move 500.
Four.
400.
From the last time I was here, it moved 4 numbers.
The last time you were here from run to run, what did it move?
Yeah, but I won't.
What? I'm doing my job.
Mine won't make a difference because I'm not changing the RPM. The only reason your 60 foot just changed
Hey,
is
AJ.
because we turned the RPM up.
We checked the RPM.
Record
But
me.
I think we checked it so many times that it was probably hot. And it was
One of the
really
starting
hot.
line guys came up to me and he said,
And
"You're
then
the
when
most
you
important
cooled
crew
down when
member."
you
And I said,
ran,
"Yeah, I know."
it was
And he's like, "You're the influencer, right?" Whatever. I guess I'm known in these
Don't even
parts.
think about it. Trust it.
Me and my buddy Cam here just taking some time to enjoy some lunch on the wheelie bar while we wait in staging lane for Chris. You make a second time stop. Chris having wings too.
I hear that helps your reaction time.
You gotta keep it all in perspective.
The grease in the chicken moves up his reaction finger.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm missing the tree a little bit over last weekend, but
Last time, you mean?
last 2 weeks ago at the divisional.
That was like a month ago.
That was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? Or was it a month ago?
3 or 4 weeks ago.
So I was consistent, but I haven't drained the numbers yet, right?
Right.
But I was 30 and 24. So
What was is it the same rate number for the dragster as the Corvette for your perfect light?
no.
Do you know what your perfect light is in the dragster?
I thought it was a 54, which is what I'm at, but I'm slow.
You were 30 on
I
the
was
tree.
24 and 30 with 54 in there.
So you're like at 24.
Right. Which is not I think I'm not hitting it though. I think I gotta mess with my idle a little bit. It's a little low.
Were you trying to be 87?
No, I was trying to be 91. I didn't touch the numbers. I thought it'd be on a 90, but
What did you run last time?
87.
Oh, you left it, yeah.
I just left it.
I'm trying to try this cheeseburger for you.
Let me know how it tastes.
It's really good.
I bet it is.
Want a bite?
I'm gonna just give me a second though.
That is good. No ketchup or anything?
No, that's how I like it, straight up.
Huh. Mustard, pickle, ketchup, please.
So it's telling me a 221, 220 with an 8. So I had a 52 in it and I was 24, and I put a 54 in it and I was 30, so I was within 4 thou.
Okay. What are you going to do next time?
If I get another time run, I'm gonna take 15 numbers out. Or 20. And see where I'm at. So.
Yeah, I'd say 15 or 20.
But it was good, it was a nice run.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hi, Donnie. Can you tell me about your run?
Yeah, I hit the tree, 007. I saw there was a
Can you speak
000.
louder?
There was a 000 first pair, so I took that off the table trying to get the buy.
You think we're done?
Boy, I hope we get another one. You think we'll get one in?
So what'd you
Steve's
run?
been at this a long time. His dad used to race, so I'll defer to him. We're getting another one. It's not that late.
Yeah, as long as the rain holds up.
Yeah, no, I
it'll
was
be good. What'd you run again? Sorry.
We should get if there's
92 on a ratio check, so I was trying to be on both sides there, so that worked out good.
Perfect. And you're
Yeah, 7.
7.
James Bond,
007.
007.
Way to be.
Yeah, I'll take 6 of those.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Steve, how was your Super Street run?
good, I think.
Yeah?
I was 13 on the tree. I slowed it down just a little bit. Just I couldn't just leave it alone. I had to see what it was going to do.
Yeah.
If it had some kind of ratio. I went 91. Lost 160 foot. So, yeah. I think it makes sense.
Okay. That's promising.
Yeah, I'm good either way if we get another run or not. Whatever.
Okay.
So,
Sweet. And then
that other thing, I don't know. What
I was
we're
like,
gonna do there.
did we talk about the Top Sportsman?
We went about 4 feet, just blew the tires off the thing. So.
That stinks. Do we know why?
New wheelie bars, they're longer, they're stiffer. I don't know if it's just it's a matter of finding that spot where they want to be. Except for the problem I'm scared of is it dead hooked right away initially, and then unloaded when it hit the bar. So like, I'd like to get wheel speed right away. I'm tempted to just throw more power at it, but we couldn't make it down the track like that before, so I don't know.
Sam's currently number 6 qualifier at 8:15 under. It does not take
When do we run again?
to move
Top
up
Sportsman?
right.
Hopefully get another one today?
Yeah, we were supposed to still get 2
10
more,
more down
but
would get you up to number
Oh.
2.
if it rains at all, that's
How many
something
Top Sportsman cars are there this weekend?
19.
Sam
So everybody gets in? Okay. All right, well, we can figure it out.
Probably have 2 hours or something before we run
At the end of the
again.
racetrack,
Sweet.
10:43.1.
All right, here we go. Time trial number 2.
train wreck. We'll worry about that later.
How
like
far
right now.
did you get? Like 5 feet down the track this time?
I think we might have doubled it. Yeah.
8?
Yeah.
Okay, 8 feet. Yeah. And then you hopped in Nova, and you were...
I was
double?
12. I was going to try to go 88 and then drop to 90.
What'd you go again?
But I went 93. I lost like 2.5 to 60 foot, so.
Oh.
But yeah.
Did you tell Danielle C? She was so concerned about her 60 foot. Well, excuse you. I mean, bless you. What'd you think of that run?
It would be nice if my fiance would tell me his plan. I just looked up, saw he went slow, so I took a couple numbers out. So I probably would have been at 89, but whatever, 88 will work.
Well, that's a good run to go off of.
But communication is key. You should tell them that.
70 to 74.
You need walkie-talkies.
Mopar products.
And you never told me about the last time trial. So not this one, but the last one, number 2.
I was 16 red and went 83. The plan was if my 60 foot came back, I ran at 82.9. The plan was if my 60 foot came back, I'd be on the 83. We wanted to be on the quicker side of the 90, so we acted like my 60 foot was slow to make sure that we would have a fast pass, and it came back. In fact, this next run here, I was 002 and my 60 foot was exactly identical to that second run, so the car is pretty set up.
Good. You were pretty concerned.
I gotta figure out my lights, so I've been 009, 16 red, and 002. So it's like to cover the
throw away the 16.
Yeah.
You're doing it. You're doing fine.
I think I'm gonna at least add 5 for first round.
Good plan. Good job, sister.
Beautiful wheels.
Hi.
I love the racetrack.
And what's your name? And how old are you?
6.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
Motorcycle driver.
A motorcycle driver. That's a good profession. Right, Mom? Hi, Scarlett. Hi, Henry. And there's Victor. With Lila. Thanks for your time, Mark. Bye. Looking for Donnie. I don't know if he ran this round or not. I missed him. I don't know how I missed him because I was up there. I was sitting, waiting for the cars. Okay. Let's go find Donnie and get some answers. What was your run? You ran at 83?
No.
86.
I almost say some 86, 8 or something.
I was looking at your slip and I don't know how to read it. I mean, I know how to read the ET and the reaction time, but I don't know what you were on.
21. No, well, I ran it out. It was 80, almost 80.
What were you dialing for? What were you hoping to run? 87? So you're right on?
6. A few fell off, and then I was 21. I was 7 the time before and left, and I was 21. It'd be nice if they were
A little closer, yeah. All right, and so we're done for the day?
Yeah, except for now I gotta watch this kid. He wants to put the car away. And
Your helper?
Time trial 3 super gas.
Thank you. Just the guy I was looking for.
Howdy.
Okay, so the last time I talked to you was this morning about your first time trial, and there was room for improvement. And I will say, from my memory, you did improve the second round.
I did. I was 13 on the tree and I was 1093, which was a decent improvement.
And now, pause, I have to tell you that I have a confession. I missed your third run. I missed Donnie too.
Oh.
But you were the first pair,
Yeah,
I heard, so.
I like to get out there quick.
Yeah, I've got a lot going on.
Yeah, how many cars are we watching? Like 100?
8 plus a few?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my second run, I rolled 10 out of the box to go 8 thou red.
That was your third run?
Yeah, that was my third one, but I was 1090 with a 6. So I think I got the car pretty well figured out now with the new box. I think I know where my delay is supposed to be now, so I think I'm pretty much ready for the first round.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great report.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for your time.
Recorded.
So there's been some drama today apparently over at the Cheney pits. They don't park by us. They're cool. They park by themselves.
We've got a big family here.
They do. They got a few people just kind of like us, but and kids. So they like to be off in the woods where the kids are safe.
Where kids are less likely to be run over.
Yeah.
That's kinda...
Yeah. Okay, so when did you got a flat tire on the Camaro?
I was on my way back from the second run, and the car was pulling one way, so I'm like, this doesn't feel right. So I pulled over and asked somebody, I'm like, hey, is one of them tires flat? They're like, oh, great. So I was kind of stuck there because I didn't want to drive on it, wreck the rim. So I called Amy, and then she ran and got an air tank. She brought it. We put it up, and as soon as we were putting air in it, you could hear it hissing out. So I'm like, you take the air tank, I'm going to go fast. All right.
Yeah.
So we got it back. I pulled the wheel off, went over to Hoosier. They had a tire like ready to go.
Oh.
In like 20 minutes, I had a new tire back on the car ready for the third one. So.
Perfect. What was wrong with that one? Did you run over something?
It must have. There's a big hole in it.
Okay.
Yeah, like unrepairable. So.
Interesting.
Yep.
And then Jeff's running the Buick, and that his second run, I think it was, he like got water all the way down the track.
He lost a frost plug. Yeah. So.
Really?
Yeah, weird deal. I don't know, it doesn't happen very often, but it dumped all of the water on the track.
Yep.
Thank goodness it didn't cause him to spin out or anything, and everybody was waving him down like, stop. He's like, he had no idea because it never
Yeah, we saw that they were checking the track after his run, and then so we were like, well, go get him. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
And he just was already at the ticket booth, and he was like, yeah, I heard. Away he went. And so then I had never heard the outcome. But he didn't make his third pass then?
Nope. So he repaired it. He's got some epoxy. He's going to set overnight. Make sure it doesn't come out again. So in the morning, it should be already dried and ready to go. So he says he doesn't need 3 runs.
Jeff doesn't need 3 runs. He's good. He's good.
Ready, so.
All right. Well, thanks for that update.
Yep.
All right, Chris, what are we doing?
We're up here for Top Sportsman, third qualifying run for Steve. We're hoping he makes a good pass down. We've been working on the 4-link and the wheelie bars and stuff since we broke them and had the motor fresh in. We've been struggling getting the car down, but we're hoping Steve made the right adjustments right now, and we really need this run, so we'll see what happens, and hopefully we get down the track, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I can look. You went 199 miles per hour. Hold on, I gotta get in front.
It wasn't perfect.
It wasn't
straight,
perfect.
He was driving a little bit, I suppose.
We're so proud of you.
I didn't think it was going that quick. No, it wasn't. I thought I was going to be stuck in the bottom half of the ladder, but that might be enough to just
push you up.
Get me in. It is. Like, it feels so much slower
Than being a 699?
than going 670. Like,
But you're shocked by the mile per hour, or?
I thought I'd go maybe 710 or a high 70 or something at the best, but whatever.
Whatever. Well, you did it. Great job.